the show with Justin Allegri.
Welcome to the show, everyone. Thanks for making us a part of your morning. Let's jump into the latest news from around the Major League Baseball postseason. In Game 1 of the ALCS, the Orioles got the best of the Guardians 6-5. They now lead the series 1-0 heading into Game 2. For Game 2 of the National League Championship Series, the Dodgers combined for a 4-hitter as they beat the visiting Marlins 3-1. They now have a 2-0 series lead heading into Game 3. And that's all for today's show. See you back here tomorrow for another postseason recap. Have a great day.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. We've got the American League Championship Series on the show. It's Cleveland taking on the Baltimore Orioles. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And a lot riding on this one as these teams meet for Game 2, Chris.
And the series started out like you might expect. The home side taking care of business in Game 1, but
Yeah, right.
this game today is going to reveal a lot about what this series will become. Will it be a battle for 6 or 7 games, or will it be a walkover? Those are the questions that we start getting more clarity on after Game 2.
I have a feeling it's going to be a good one, Chris. This should be fun. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about set to go now. Towing the slab in today's game, John Means.
Well, this is a guy that usually turns in a very good outing. People like playing behind him. Everyone seems to be loose, and the offense tends to get going. So, you look at an opposing lineup, when they see him out there in the mound, they know that he's going to compete. They don't want to let him settle in. They want to try to knock him out, get into that bullpen before he gets real comfortable.
Okay, all set to go. And here is Romeo Santos. And he hits a ground ball right side and foul ball. The wind and the pitch. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. The pitch. Base hit, off to a good start with a leadoff nod.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Here's Jose Ramirez. Now snap throw to first. Santos back in standing. In there for strike one. Snap throw to first. Santos back on a dive. And now the lefty slapped foul. Nobody out. Runner at first. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Means throws over. Santos back easily. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. inside, gets out of the way.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than to have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Next one misses, 2-2.
It's a good take.
Two now. Battling here as he fouls it away. And a pitch. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
It's a strikeout, but they'll be in good shape if they make their outs as difficult as that one. Those grinding ABs take a toll on a pitcher as the game goes on.
The batter now, Jared Duran. It's a pitch out, nothing doing, and that's ball 1. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. That's in for a strike. Throw to second. Great jump.
Well, in the postseason, I'd say we see more teams playing for one run, trying to apply some pressure, and that's exactly the case right here. Speed on the bases, put him in motion, and it worked out. Now time to execute in the batter's box.
Runner at second here, 1 gone. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Santos around third. He'll score, and it's 1-0.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Stepping in, the sluggish shortstop, Brandon Sampson. Runner on the move. Ball misses. Throw to second. Save. Singy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
The lefty to 1-0. Good eye right there. Appears they're working around him with the base open, Singy.
Well, you know, these 2-0 counts, Boo, they're just not what they used to be, and we sound like old guys when I say that. But ultimately, this is a strategic game, and you expect to see this type of approach by the pitcher in this situation.
Okay, let's check out the lineup. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team, and I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Digging in, Josh Welch. Two outs and 1 in scoring position. Next offering is in for a strike. And 1-2.
There are lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit.
And he grounds one to the right side. The throw wide at first, and both runners are safe.
We all know that that first inning can be a critical one in terms of guys settling in and the tone being set for the game. So this isn't what you're looking for on defense. 2-out errors are a lot like 2-out walks, but maybe even worse because your pitcher did his job to get what should have been the last out of that inning.
Ian Aguilar in the box lays off for ball 1.
At this point, the clean inning is over. Got to settle in, focus on the hitter, and get out of it with minimal damage.
Kicks and deals. And misses inside.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
There's a strike, and it's 2-1 now.
Yeah, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and get out of this little jam.
Means throws over. Back in there standing. Corners are occupied with 2 down.
Okay. Hey.
Another throw over. And he's back in that time as well. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. He's got it. And that is out number 3. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's an early 1-0 lead. This is the American League Championship Series on the show. Back here in Baltimore, and on the hill in this one, he's got great hair. Mike Clevenger.
Well, there are going to be a lot of balls in play because of the ground ball rate. Important that the defense stays engaged in the game. I think it's critical. Tempo is there. If you work quickly, it helps the fielders behind you to stay engaged, to make those plays, and help you get through the innings.
Now here is Cedric Mullins. Swings and misses. Strike 1.
Yeah, dummy.
The wind of the pitch. Strike 2. Next pitch is popped up. Ramirez makes the grab, and there's 1 down. All right, let's take a look at the Orioles lineup now. Already trailing by a run in this one. They'll be looking to get on the scoreboard early on as well.
Well, it's just the 1 run, so not too big a hill to climb. But, yeah, if they can answer back in this inning or at least in the next couple, that'll maybe settle everyone into this ball game, and that includes their own starter on the mound.
And now it's Austin Hayes.
Drew, you have any memorable hit-by pitches yourself? Maybe high school, college?
No, but I almost did get decapitated by a foul ball at Old Tiger Stadium. Here's Nathaniel Lowe. First pitch just misses. And he deals.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Good hitters count the 2-0. And that's a stolen base, not even close.
Looks like they're trying to answer back on that run they gave up in the top of the first by being aggressive on the base paths. I like that, especially early in this ball game. Be aggressive while you can and see if it leads to some type of big inning.
That one ripped.
Get that.
And makes the grab. 2 away now.
Oh, shit.
Adam Duvall at the plate. Ball 1, no strikes.
Oh, fucking he gets done, I guess. Fucking retard.
Gets the slider in there for a strike. Right-hander kicks, deals. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. And there's a ball. Gunnar Henderson in the on-deck circle. Payoff pitch. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Santos settles under this one. And the inning is over. 1 left for the Orioles. They trail here 1-0. Back now at Oriole Park. New inning getting started. Now batting Tristan Casas. Means back to work. There's a strike. Clips the corner, and a count is 0-2. Larry Bullard, our umpire behind the plate.
Bullard's got a pretty standard strike zone. Sometimes they'll have you guessing a little bit, but overall, well-respected umpire in the league.
That's outside. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Next one is off the play. It's 2-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Andrew Vaughn now. And a foul ball. Next offering is in for a strike. Struck him out looking with the off-speed stuff. 2 outs, base is empty. Travis Zavala, the next to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Hit in the air, right field. Santander in pursuit. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. After an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Back here at the ballpark, bottom half of inning number 2. And stepping in is the speedy Gunnar Henderson. And the right-hander back to work. And ball 1. And now 2-0.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
2-0 to count. Here it comes. And there's the strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Swing and a miss. 3-2 now. Tap to first. Casas tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do.
Next to hit, Ramon Urias. First offering misses the mark. Down the left field line. Looks like extra bases. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
Well, I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Just a really nice job of turning on that pitch and smoking it down the line. And there's no one playing there, so once it drops in fair, you're on your way to extra bases.
Anthony Santander at the plate. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Kicks and fires. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. And a swing and a miss. Now 2 out. And into the box for Baltimore, Jordan Westburg. And that's outside. The 1-0. Fouled off left side. That misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. Runner at second, 2 down. Missing inside, 3 balls and a strike. Adley Rutschman up next. Lifted in the air, right center field. Duran under it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that's the 3rd out. And the Orioles leave 1. They're down 1-0. Top half of the 3rd inning. Here's a speed threat. Romeo Santos. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Swings and misses. Strike 1.
And I would say that most great defensive outfielders, it's kind of natural. There is some work that you can do to it to improve your game, but ultimately...
that hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
Well, they went after him right there with one of his best pitches. I'm really surprised that one got away from him.
Now it's Jose Ramirez. Went down on strikes his first time through. Means throws over, and he dives back in safely.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
The 1-0. Swing and a pop-up. Foul and a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. So now 1-2. Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid. Runner at first with no outs here. Tries to hold up, appeal to first, did not go. Here's the 2-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Two now. Got him swinging, and one away in the top of the third. And now the right fielder, Jared Duran.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
Step off, throw to first. Santos dives back in safely. Remember Mark Kotsay was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed. Out to center. Mullins settles under it. And puts the squeeze on it. That's out number 2. Now here is Brandon Sampson. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Foul ball there.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. Now snap throw to first. Back standing. He's in there safely. Sampson in his second season batting in the cleanup spot, and he's the reigning American League Rookie of the Year. Another throw really keeping him close. Pitch out, but no action. Again with a pitch out. At the belt and fires. Now a fly ball to right center. Santander in pursuit. Grabs it on the run. And the inning is over. Welcome back. Here's Adley Rutschman. Adley Rutschman saying a first overall pick out of Oregon State. What a college career he had. He helped the Beavers win the 2018 College World Series, and he was named the most outstanding player of the tournament.
Yeah, I found it interesting that in his rookie season, many baseball experts said that he was the best catcher in the big leagues at the time.
And a seed into center. That's a base hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Mullins in the box now. Takes strike one. First time up was a pop out. Next offering is in for a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of a double play here.
That just misses. It's a ball in 2 strikes.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one off the mark. 2 balls, 2 strikes. This one lifted in the air, left field. Zavala moving under it. Hauls it in for the out. Austin Hayes, the next to hit for the Orioles. He was plunked in his first trip to the plate. Strike one. In the air, left field. And that one gets down, fair ball. Here comes Rutschman around third. Oh, he throws it away. He scores all the way from first. A terrible job getting it back to the infield, and it cost them a run.
Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
One out, runner at second. Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. He's 0 for 1. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Tied up here in the early going. Next pitch misses, and 1-1. Fastball gets the corner at the knees. Left-hand hitter waits. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Oh, there he gets the slider in on his hands, and it just eats him up. You know, it's hard to get the bat around on a pitch like that in tight. You just feel like you're crowded on the inside part of the plate. Can't get any extension. That's what he definitely should have laid off of.
Adam Duvall, the next to hit for the Orioles. Flied out his first time. And takes low for ball one. Here comes a pitch. Started after it, appeal to first, and that's going to be ruled a swing. And the pitch. They tried to get him to chase on a slider, down and away. Slider misses outside.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
The 3-1. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Next offering is fouled back. Man at second. Goes down looking.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Back here in Baltimore, here's the speedy catcher, Josh Welch. The pitch. Ball one there.
You know, this group of hitters showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
2 balls, no strike.
2-0. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Tapped out in front of the plate. Not in time to get him, and the tapper turns into an infield single.
It was a healthy cut, but the same can't be said for the contact. He got just enough of the ball to put it in play, and that's all he needed. Tough play for the defense on what was kind of a swinging bunt.
Stepping in, Ian Aguilar popped out and fell. Foul ground first time through. Foul back. Our way, and that's out of play. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Strike in there. Throw to second. Ow!
Nice little battle of speed versus power right there. Great wheels on the base pass. Top tier arm behind the dish. Really good transfer from that glove to the throwing arm. Got it down there in a hurry. That's why he doesn't get tested very often.
In the dirt. Rutschman fires over to first, and there's 2 away.
We'll take a look at the sequence on that 3-pitch strikeout. Led it off with a couple of fastballs up in the zone, kind of challenging him to catch up, and that really opened up the bottom part of the strike zone because as a hitter, you're still thinking he might climb the ladder on you even more. Pretty much didn't stand a chance on that good changeup.
And now the first baseman, Tristan Casas. Strike one. The 0-1. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Next pitch off the plate. Gonna count 1-2. Lifted in the air down the left side. Hayes has it sized up. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. On to the bottom of the 4th, tied 1-1. And welcome back. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Gunnar Henderson. The pitch. And delivers outside.
You know, these Orioles doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
The 2-2 stays alive. The pitch. Good eye right there.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Three-two now. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. And a pitch. Strike three. Got him with the backdoor breaking ball.
Really good battle right there. And that final pitch probably could have gone either way. He was hoping he'd get ball 4. Instead, the umpire rings him up for the backwards K.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Ramon Urias. That one finds the corner. That's strike 1. And a swing and a miss.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
And he chases that one. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Anthony Santander. His first at bat was a strikeout. Off the mark there. And that's ball 1. The wind of the pitch. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for him there. We played 4. All tied 1-1. Back now at Oriole Park. Now it's the DH, Andrew Vaughn.
He's looking to hit the ball the other way in 99% of his at-bats. But if you make a mistake middle in, he can touch you up for a 4-bagger.
He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Just off the outside part of the plate.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
1-2 here. And that one just missed off the outside edge. Right through there, got him. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
Well, that's a pitch, that slider from an opposite-handed pitcher that you usually see very well, but for some reason he didn't pick it up, and it just kind of got into the strike zone late. Gave up on it a little bit early.
Zavala takes low, second trip to the plate in this one. And there's the strike.
This game has been so tight. Feels like the next team to score will win it.
One down, base is empty. And the 1-2 misses to even the count. That's off the mark, and the count's full. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
When you go that deep into an at bat, the hitter usually comes out on top.
Back to the top of the lineup. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Romeo Santos. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Always tough to turn two on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn two quickly.
Runner takes off. Swing and a miss. The throw, tag, and he's out.
Not a fast runner on the base path, so this kind of looks like it was a hit and run called from the dugout. Got to make contact some way or somehow, because that guy's not going to be able to steal second base and be safe.
The 1-1. Swing and a miss. As he was out front that time. Activity in the bullpen for Baltimore. Kyle Gibson getting ready to go. Wells getting loose as well. The 1-2. And now 2-2.
2-2.
Two down, nobody on. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And here it comes.
He wanted that fastball high and tight, looking for a strikeout. Just didn't locate it very well.
Jose Ramirez waits on deck. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. He's got it, and that ends the inning. Offense held in check there. Home half of the fifth coming up. All tied 1-1. Back here at the ballpark, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And into the box for Baltimore, Jordan Westburg. Clevenger back to work. There's a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Next one off the plate inside. And the count even 1-1. And the righty deals. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
No, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths, it's not just the pitcher, it's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
Rutschman in the box now. No balls and a strike. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Adley Rutschman is one of 7 catchers to be taken with the first overall pick in the draft. The first, Steve Chilcott, 1966. He never made the majors, and worth noting, the number 2 overall pick in that draft, Reggie Jackson. Cedric Mullins, the next to hit for the Orioles. Pitch misses. Ball 1. And a strike on the outside edge.
He's gotten into a really good rhythm, set down 7 in a row. He just wants to get the baseball and deliver it as quickly as possible. Keep the momentum going.
Ball to strike. The pitch. And that skips in the dirt. And a 2-1 hammered but foul. The pitch. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Left-hand batter waits.
Okay.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Oh, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at-bats?
Oh, that's a good question.
I think that if they gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk.
Coming back around.
Hayes in the box again, takes a strike. The 0-2. And that's downstairs and outside. Clevenger with a pickoff throw. And he's back standing. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. There's a ball. Throw. Save. That's a stolen base.
Looks like the base runner had a pretty good feel on the pitcher's move. After that pick over, seemed to settle in, and he took off right away. Nice job of stealing second right there.
The pitch. And down on strikes he goes. That's the third out. Inning over. One left for the Orioles. Score remains tied 1-1. Back here in Baltimore, and now it's switch hitting third baseman Jose Ramirez.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Means back to work. That one finds the corner. Strike one. Bullpen activity starting up now. Brian Baker, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Tate getting cranked up as well. They say you win. Just misses. And the count is 1-2. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Mullins makes the grab, one away. Jared Durant. In the air to left center. Hayes ranging after it. Makes a nice running catch. That's out number 2.
Everyday dream. Batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
High fly ball out into left center field. Makes the grab on the run. And that will end the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. Part of the order, 3-4-5 coming up. All tied 1-1.